Alright, morning. We're back at the beach, surprise, surprise. The beautiful thing about where I live is that the bigger Geograph Bay region is made up of a whole series of smaller little, well, I'd call them bays, but stretches of beach. Being a mum, I relate it to being like little toddler bites out of a piece of toast. And you get these really distinctive tidal patterns in these different bays. At the moment, we've got a cold front coming in across the coast. If you're into weather, which I am kind of in a really grassroots kind of way, so not a professional at all, the satellite pictures of the southern or southwestern coast of WA can actually be quite dramatic. We get storms that have winds as strong as some of the cyclones they get in our north. But without the warm air temperatures that make them quite as volatile. But what the bays here mean is that these distinct tidal patterns cause different, patterns in damage to the beaches across these storms. So where I am right now, this area, which is Abbey Beach, there was a lot of coastal erosion. So instead of having these beautiful, gentle, sloping plains, you probably can't see it in this video, but there's actually quite harsh gouges, so that the coastal scrub is right on top of the beach. Further up towards the jetty, which is only about 10 or 11 k's east of me, there's actually been huge amounts of sand dumped to the point where right back from the waterline, or what the waterline is today, there's sand that covers steps that from the top step to the bottom step would have normally been a drop of maybe 1.5 meters, and then are covered all the way with a gentle slope to the waterline. So it's quite different. People that come here and settle here probably within the last 5 to 10 years don't understand why locals are concerned about coastal development, because they blame a lot of the changes in the shifting of the sand dunes and the erosion and the dumping of seaweed on developments that have happened really close to the coastline. And we also have internationally recognised or Ramsar recognised wetlands. So we've got the coast of us on one side, and then we've got wetlands that run through the centre of the town, as in not the buildings of town, but the shire. And so it's a pretty fragile ecosystem that we live in the middle of. But yeah, this is Abbey Beach today.